Hello, my friend. We're jumping on here. You get to see my beautiful, lovely wife instead of just me today. And you know why? It's because we've been married 34 years today. And we know what it takes to go the distance in a marriage. And it's even more challenging when you're an entrepreneur or both in the relationship or an entrepreneur. So we thought we'd jump on here today before we go celebrate to just share a couple thoughts that might be encouraging to you in your marriage to go the distance that's worked for us. So, Alona, take it away.
When Dan asked me that this morning about making a video to share with you all, the first thing that came to my mind was the word commitment. 35 years ago, when Dan asked me to marry him, I said yes, and I meant yes. My yes means yes, and there was no out. That was never in my thought process, and it has not been in our thought process ever since. So you make a promise to each other, to God, and you work through it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then one other thing is you throw pillows instead of dishes when you're mad at me, right?
That definitely helps.
Uh, and one other thing we were talking about this morning is just how that our faith in Christ and our belief system has been so aligned, and we just don't know how we'd make it without that. And not everyone that's true, but wherever you can get that personal relationship with God and aligned in your faith and beliefs, it's a game changer. Anything else you could think of?
A sense of humor helps.
Yeah.
Definitely. Laugh at yourself and laugh sometimes at, but most of the time with, I guess, each other.
Yeah.
He's fun to laugh at.
And guys, when you hear a disturbance in the middle of the night and you go to check and protect your lovely bride and your family, don't grab a pillow to defend yourself.
Yep.
That's for throwing it.
Yeah.
And one last thing I'll say this is one thing we've talked about a lot in retreats we've done with couples is that you cannot depend on your spouse as the sole provider to meet all of your needs. Both my wife has a deep relationship with God, and she has other things, and I do too, that really helps us to give to each other out of the overflow of our identity in Him and already knowing who we are. And that was not the case the first 5-6 years.
Yeah, it took a while to
So whatever is helpful to you, and I'd love for you to put your comments. What's worked for you? If you've been married for several years or even just getting started, what have you started to try to go the distance? Or, what do you want to try? Put it in the comments. And if you like this video, please share it, would you? Follow us, like us, subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. And Lord bless everyone. This is the life that you were born for.